Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dress to Quest, Episode 3. The party has decided that after a long time in the hook, line, and sinker, they went off to try to find some stolen items with the help of the old speaker who has become kind of a name around Caer Konig, both good and bad. They ran into a group of Durgar just north of the town where Arowena had fallen and others having a hard time digging through the scouts were able to finally remove them and in a point of it been able to actually find one of the missing items. Trovis, Arowena, Castle, and Space headed back to town to check on their friend Jinjek to see if he has become better, and in turn find their way to this fortress that has now been discovered deep within the mountain and what they're going to do next. And that is where we begin our story. Hello, everyone. So, welcome back. Episode 3. So, before we begin, we want to at least let everybody go around, tell who they're playing, and kind of give you a little bit of a glimpse real fast, and then we'll begin our story. So, first off, we'll go with, on the list, we'll go to Arowena.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Nope. I don't know. Oh no.
Maybe that. Okay,
Yeah.
hi. There we
go.
We did it. Hi, I'm Idly. I'll be playing Arowena tonight, our little druid who could slash tavern worker.
All right. Castle.
Hi guys, I am Torrance, and I will be playing your Paladin Castle, and I'm ready to turn this town around, everybody.
All right. Jinjak, welcome back.
Glad to be back. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris, and I play Jin Jack Wonderful. I'm a priest of. Who am I a priest of? I'm a priest of the Earth Mother.
There you go.
John
And,
Taylor.
and Benji.
Hey guys, I'm Space. I will be playing Benji, the Barbarian. Also, vote for Castle, okay? Vote for Castle.
Gonna start this off early, huh?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
Start this off early. All right.
You let this happen.
Hey, you all made the decision. I just rolling with the punches. All right. So, as of the evening that began just a few hours ago, you have all entered back into the hook, line, and sinker. You're getting ready to you sat down, got your rest in, checked on Jinjak. The morning comes, and the only thing that we can remember from the whole thing after that is that there is now a burn mark on the left palm of Arowena's hand. So, as the morning comes, you all come back down to your table. Trovis no longer there. Instead, our wonderful cleric has joined us this evening, or this morning. So, what are we doing?
I raise a hand and call to the bartender.
Glenn walks over.
He says, I'll take a glass of that gin you have, and if you could put a raw egg in there, I'd appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Thank you.
Would you like, as we have some extra trout that's been fried up?
No.
No? All right.
Just please, thank you.
Just gin and a axe beak egg. Got it.
Well, yeah, basically just hair of the dog that bit me.
Coming right up. Any of you need anything before I head off into the kitchen?
Do you have milk? Can I get a glass of milk?
Yeah, I can get you some milk. It's goat's milk.
I just looked to Arwina. Arwina.
Oh,
Is that different?
I mean, it'll taste a little bit different, but if you don't like it, I think I remember what cow milk tastes like.
Okay. I'll take that.
All right. You other ladies? Anything?
Just eggs.
Eggs, got it.
Yeah, just the same. The bacon, trout, and eggs, and something to
The
wait.
morning special. I got it.
Yes, the morning special.
Correct. All right. Same one we gave Trovis yesterday. All right. And he walks back into the kitchen, letting you four kind of discuss the night before.
I'm real sorry about yesterday, ladies. I just, it's the cold, I reckon. I'm just not used to this northern stuff. The snow, cold, the winter.
We're just glad you're okay.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Probably would have gotten worse if you had made any attempt to go out in it, so it's best to rest.
Indeed. I'm all shipshape now. After my morning constitution, I'll feel I'm fine as a rye.
And you'll get used to it. Everyone eventually adapts. And then there's like a long pause from Erwina. They all adapt. It's fine.
I just look at Erwin and I'm just like, I highly doubt that. Been here 3 days and I have not adapted yet. But
it takes time. It takes time and problem solving.
So, like, when you say time, do you mean like a week, or is it like a couple hours?
I think it varies from person to person. My father's not from this region, and he's surviving.
I just look around. Is he here now?
Oh no, he's back at home. He doesn't live in town.
Okay. Is home like down south for him? Is he from?
Oh, just on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
So if you remember if you remember the map, I'll toss that up real fast. So on the outskirts, way down here, pull it up onto the screen. There's a couple homes right here.
Yeah.
This little one right in the middle here is Arowina's home.
Yeah.
So.
I'll break out my book.
Okay.
Oh, it just disappeared. That's interesting.
Yeah, he lives right by the lake, and he does just fine.
Maybe you should ask him about why the fish, whatever those are acting crazy.
He would be a good person to ask.
Yeah, maybe we should we should go and stop by your house. That would be fun.
Maybe he just wants another warm place to sleep.
Yeah, one that feels homely, And then I kind of look at Jinjack, and I kind of, if he will allow me to, I kind of like check his forehead for like a fever, see if he still has a fever, and I kind of look him over. All right, and I just let him go.
As you all are discussing and kind of reminiscing, Glenn comes back with everybody's food. The gin, he puts this large cup of, it looks like you might have put like 2 shots of gin in it, but the size of this egg that's placed inside it pretty much takes up the rest of the entire cup. And he just places it in front of you. The rest of you
I thought you were joking about the axe beak part, but I see you weren't.
No, we don't really have the big a normal sized chickens around here, so axe beaks is all we got.
Well, cheers.
It's a lot of egg.
A lot of egg.
All right, it's Balinese home remedy. I don't know about axe beak, but and then I pull out my wonder box, shove the chair aside. While the rest of you are eating, let me tell you a story.
All right. Before we start our story, roll me a performance check.
One moment, I will open my character sheet and yank that out. Okay.
And Erwina give the help action.
Sure.
Of-
How are you helping?
Oh, she's gonna like let's see. For one, she's a performer herself, so she'll know the good places to ooh and ah and like seem like almost like the reverse of being a good performer is also knowing how to be a good audience and like how to like get like everybody in the morning in the inn to like listen to Jinjak.
Can I give guidance to myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll fire off a guidance on
All
this.
of a sudden, there's an orphan or one of the children from outside on Erwina's lap. Nobody knows how the child got there.
All right.
We're already there.
All right,
I'm not
performance.
surprised. Between Arwina and Benji, I'm not surprised that children have just randomly entered into the bar again.
I have to. Okay, 1d4. Normal roll. Ugh.
Leaving
10.
this up to you on how your story goes with a 10.
Lo and behold, cough, cough. Way back when there was a farmer named Jack. You may notice all my tales start with farmer because I'm a priest of Shantea and she loves farmers. And Jack, he went to the well and he dumped his bucket in the well and said to himself, "Oh, I wish there's some water in there today because it's dry and parched out here." And he heard a clunk. That was the bucket hitting the bottom of the well, and there weren't no water in there. But Jack, he stared down there and he said, "Well, I guess I can wait for rain, or I can wail the day away. But first, I'm going to send a prayer to Shantea." And then he spat on his hands after he prayed and climbed down in that well, armed only with a wee stick. And then Jack had got to the bottom of the well, and I'll just go for 10 minutes. And then at the end, there was a huge geyser, and Jack rode it up into the sky, thinking to himself, "Shantae's taken me." But he landed in a tree, and the well continued to gush for hours afterwards. And so I say, count your blessings carefully, but don't complain when you get too many of them.
You hear a couple random patrons sitting in the audience just, all right, maybe that's an omen or something for today as we head out to the waters.
And so everyone gets 3 bonus hit points.
Hooray!
All right.
Yay.
Hooray.
And as you're finishing up your story, you see kind of like peeking around the corner, trying to get your attention, a dragonborn, just kind of trying to stay out of sight of Glenn.
This dude. Oh,
Dragon?
I was gonna do something else, but I feel like I need to go deal with this problem first. So where is he?
So if you look on, he's kind of like peeked around the
It's
corner
on
down here by the
It's still on
drinks.
website.
He's on the other side. Like, this is not common for Trovis to be not walking up and grabbing the first drink he sees. So he's definitely holding himself better. at this.
Okay, yeah, it's still on the other map.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep.
It didn't re-switch. Oh,
That's okay.
1 second. Let me get that back.
Okay, cool. But he's just over here hiding.
He's kind of slipped in during the conversation or during the story time, using it as a way to not be seen by Glenn, who's now behind the bar, kind of over on this side.
So before I go over and talk to this man, I'm gonna turn to Arwina really quickly. I'm gonna go. Before we head out today, I want to take a look at your hand and see what's going on with that. But I'm gonna go
Yeah.
deal with Trovis first before I get in more trouble for him being back in here, because it's on my head this time.
Understood. I was going to also see if when we talked to my dad about the fish, if he could point us in the direction of maybe some information on
Perfect.
who might know about the rock.
Yes. Yes. I like this plan. All right, Len, I'm going to go make sure I don't get in trouble and see what Trovis wants, and I'll make my way over to him.
Okay.
You are going to get me in trouble. You're not supposed to be back in here.
I was simply trying to get your attention. I did not want to cause you any more spending or anything. I could stand out front if you would prefer.
She grabs her coat off the coat tree, and she can deal with the cold given, being from Neverwinter, but she'd rather bundle up a little bit before she steps outside to talk to him.
All right.
Hold the door and allow you to walk through, which probably isn't the best idea considering there's just like air now blowing in through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the door is, as both of them are walking out, this gust of wind kind of pours through. All of the lights in the, the candle lights in the tavern flicker. You even hear from the back Glenn going, "Somebody shut that door!"
On it right now, Glenn. Just step
Thank
in
you.
for a moment. You're welcome. And I step out to see what Trovis wants.
Yes, I took a brief moment away. First, I hope your companion is in much better spirits. He appeared to be up and about again. That's a good thing.
Yes. He seems to be doing well. The two of our party members are just having a bit harder time adjusting to the cold, but I think they'll be okay.
That's wonderful to hear. I do feel quite bad about how I behaved when I met you. I will say that I have managed to muster, and he quickly searches one side of his front, like he's looking for something in his armor, and then searches the other side and pulls out this very tattered scrap of paper. I am gathering townsfolk at my home. We're probably going to have somewhere in the realm of 8 to 10, I'm going to use the word capable lightly, capable fighters to join us if needed. But I am taking some time to vet them and make sure that they do have their own equipment and what they are bringing. One of them brought a rake, claiming that was the only thing that he had. I'm not sure he's going, but we're going to see.
I'm gonna put my foot down right now. He can stay.
All right. That's fine. I'm going to allow them to continue to gather. They're taking time. As you can imagine, a quick trip is not exactly something that happens frequently here. So we're ensuring that everybody has adequate supplies, and I will go ahead and allow them to be at the command of our group and whatever is decided.
Fantastic. And what's on the paper? Is it just is it like an invitation, or is there something else?
You see these tally marks in the paper, and it's not actually written. It looks as if he used the tip of one of his claws to actually tear small tallies in this piece of paper for the amount of people that are there. And then on the bottom, it looks like there might be names, but it's hard to tell. Again, at some point, eventually, there's just more tears than paper.
She's just gonna kind of like hold it up and be like, got it. Just gotta tuck it in, and it's like this will do nothing for her. She has the information, but she appreciates the gesture. Given that,
Weirdly enough, you noticed picking it straight up and seeing through it against like a solid background actually made more sense.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Is there a time or a day? I know you said you're getting everything ready. When are we gathering for this meeting? Because we were gonna go and speak with Arwena's father, who might have some information that could be useful to us before we head out.
I would like to say midday, but I would imagine this evening would probably be safer. I'm not allowing them to walk out, although if he wants to take his rake, that's fine, but we do have at least several short swords I can allow somebody to travel with if needed. I just want to make sure that gear and equipment is enough. One fellow showed up in pants with holes in them and expected to just tough out the cold, and I'm not allowing that to happen.
I'm just gonna say, if anyone's first inclination is to grab a rake over a spoon, they can stay.
See a little bit of a look in his eyes like he wants to argue. He doesn't. He just lets that one go.
He lets it go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we will do our best to head out here quickly and get our information, and meet you at your home this evening.
Yes, please take your time. I have a feeling I'm going to have my hands full with this one.
Yeah. Best of luck, and just gives him a little pat and goes back inside. And this time she does that thing where like you open a door but only like wide enough to like slide your body through, and like shut it, like just like the door is open enough for her body to fit through it, and then shuts it behind her. As little air getting out as possible. As she goes back in to tell her companions part of their plan for the day. Well, I told him immediately that this dude with the rake, he's not coming.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, Arwena has a spoon. So,
yes, but that's logical. This is a rake.
I mean, you can turn anything into a weapon.
Yeah, but he should have picked it. I would have allowed the rake if he had picked a spoon first. You know, just judgment calls at this point.
Honestly, no, I get that. I do. Maybe. Well, let's not count him out just yet.
Shows where his mind's at.
Yeah.
Picking a rake.
Well, at least he picked a weapon, because he could have just not picked anything.
Well, there was a man who apparently was just going to show up wearing like clothes that had holes in it and was gonna tough it out.
This place sucks.
So anyway, my fine friends, we have some time before we need to be back this evening. If we want to go and speak to Arwena's dad or anyone else to gather as much information as could be useful. I am up for whatever you all think will be the best use of our time before this evening.
So we're going to Arwena's dad to ask if he knows anyone who we can talk to about the fish, right?
I believe that was the plan, or even if he knew about the fish. Arwena?
He might be able to point us in the direction of, well, my mother's people, where my magic comes from. They might be able to also tell us about, and she holds up the pouch with the little cold rock that like left that scar on her hands. I think that they'll be able to tell us maybe more about this.
Okay.
And I mean, today I can talk to fish today.
Somehow I don't think fish have much to say, but have at it.
I guess what's gonna be the best use of our time so that we get back here before this meeting tonight?
And the meeting tonight is about defending the town, or what?
I think it's about well, defenses for the town, but I think it's about us going and investigating this fortress on the outskirts of town and handling it. I think that's kind of what the plan is, because it's a little odd and unsettling.
And we're bringing townsfolk with us?
That's what they have to offer.
I would suggest we just take the 4 of us.
Well, and Trovis. He is spending the day vetting these townspeople. He seems to think that there might actually be some non-rake and pant filled with holes people, so...
Well, my advice, I say, fine, if Trovis wants to come, that's up to him, but this sort of thing, best leave the common folk out of it.
Well,
End up becoming cannon fodder. Or, sorry, not cannon. Well, yeah, cannon fodder.
yeah.
But what if they're like Trovis? What if they're retired, veterans or
Well, that's
whatnot?
different. But that fellow who's bringing a rake? No!
He's probably a kid, maybe a teenager who just thought it would be cool,
I reckon we can.
I said,
I mean, if all we're going to do is investigate, if worse comes to worse, I reckon.
And Erwina leans across the table and goes, "Well, but Jinjak, you tell a lot of stories about the importance of farmers. We should not be disparaging about rakes in present company."
She got
Oh, I'm not saying that they can't fight. I'm just saying that if we're going someplace dangerous, we got to protect the folks.
Sometimes you use what you got.
I guess.
We'll see what Trovis has vetted for us at the meeting tonight and go from there. But for now, where would you all like to head off first?
Arwina, does your dad have tea? Does he have tea?
We might have some of my mother's storage left. We can go check it out.
Yes. I put my stuff on and I'm walking out the door.
She's just.
I have no sense of direction and don't know where I'm going.
Okay. Jacket on.
Castle still got her jacket on, so she's like, I guess we're going.
Prestidigitation for heat on herself.
Okay. So as you all are suiting up to head out into the cold again, heading just southwest of the inn, around the large docking area where you can see there are multiple boats out there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see very interestingly, most of the waters has kind of froze over. So now you're to the point where cracking to get just the boats to move is kind of a difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And then they push these out probably a good 100, 200 feet before they can even get to a water area that's not frozen. So,
do we want to talk to fish first, guys?
We can.
Okay. Watch my back. They pack a punch, and Erwina will walk towards like one of the dock, kind of by her dad's house.
okay, so I'm guessing this one.
Yeah,
here?
the southern one.
Okay.
And she will begin to melt a hole using shape water through the ice, as deep as it needs to go. She'll take her time.
Okay.
Using magic.
Just until you can get to a point where the heat is enough to melt a small hole in the ice, but not enough to start cracking the ice and making any sort of
It's
damage.
like an ice fishing hole, basically. Yep. And then she will ritual cast. So it'll take, again, a little bit of time, not too much time. Speak with animals. And then just kind of like...
I'll put a guidance on her.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
Shantaea grants you victory.
Oh, yay! And she'll kind of like lay on the dock on her tummy.
On her tummy. Okay.
Shantaea grants you success in your task.
Oh, thank you. And she's gonna attempt to talk to fish, make real fishy noises, like above the hole, but like kind of using the dock as cover.
Okay.
Castle's just gonna like kind of kneel down next to her and just keep like one hand on one of her legs. Just to make
Just in
sure she
case.
doesn't go into the water again. She's just gonna sit there and just keep a nice grip, make sure she doesn't go in.
Hello, fish.
Benji will stand behind them, kind of keeping watch over the ice to make sure like nothing bigger than the fish he's seen already is like, coming around. So
We are prepared.
Yeah.
Everybody's preparing for the large fish.
yeah, I
Got it.
have
Yeah.
Brave out ready to go. She's just like, if I see a big thing in the water, it's like we're done.
All right.
We're done.
So as you melt the hole and you lean your face close to the water and you start to ritual cast speak with
You're
animal.
fishy. You're fishy.
Give me a animal handling, and I'll say because you used speak with animal, you can do it with advantage.
All right. We speak fish, guys.
Speak fish.
Fish.
We speak fish. We don't know much about fish. They may be cryptids, but we speak fish.
So it takes a couple minutes, but as you are kind of staring into what looks like just this blackness, slowly but surely you see a shadowy figure coming up to the point where this large red knucklehead trout kind of plops up, and you can just see just the lips out of the tip of the water.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. We have a question. Why are you guys and she'll kind of because animals have a kind of different understanding of probably communication. She's going to try and use all of the communication of fish as much as she can with her own body language.
Okay.
To express like the feeling of group, and then the idea of like fighting, using almost like trying to like almost fighting fish kind of a imagery for him. Getting
Okay.
real basic for fish.
Real basic. Yeah, you gotta be real basic for fish.
Yeah.
Will fight, angry, yeah.
And she'll try and give the kind of emotion of a question, like why.
See, angry, nature, angry.
See angry, and she'll repeat that out loud in common. See angry, nature angry. I mean, winter has been very fierce. And then she'll express gratitude for him not fighting her next to the dock.
Food.
Oh yeah. She'll pull out. She probably has like some like snacks on her, so she'll pull out like a little snack to give him
Okay.
very gently.
He takes it with a gentleness,
Mhm.
and
And
then
she'll give it a little pat on his knucklehead.
yeah, he's kind
We'll
of
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to make nature happy and a happy school again.
thanks, and then he splashes off and underneath the water. Fish don't
Okay.
have a lot to talk about, but
No, very very basic.
Yep.
She probably fed him like a piece of bread that she's like had stale in her pocket for a while.
it's probably not an uncommon delicacy for these fish because
Mhm.
that's usually what is lying around.
Yeah.
So
All right, so
don't know how much you got from that, but
I mean, nature is angry, which
So-
is making the fish angry,
so
probably.
we're fixing nature now.
cool. I mean, it's at least more than the fish just want to fight boats.
True. That's just a big undertaking. Fixing all of nature for an entire...
Where is everybody else during all of this?
Well, I was holding on to Arowina's leg while she was talking to the fish, so I probably
So you're on the dock or you're on the ice?
I mean, I think she probably would have been towards the end of the dock, right? Is that
Yeah, where it was deep enough for larger fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would have helped Arowina stand up, and I'm standing on the dock with her.
Okay. Is anybody not on the dock right now?
No, I would have stood 5 feet back.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not on the dock.
Okay, so you're way back, like, if you look at what's on the image right now, like, you guys are pretty much sitting here at this large area towards the edge of the... So, like, you guys are right up here, and then Benji's standing way back here, and Jinjack's 5 feet or so he's standing kind of in this middle area here. So we will say Castle and Arowina and Jinjack, you start to feel a rumbling underneath the water.
We're gonna Nick
Run for
Miller
land.
slide backwards.
I will begin running for land.
Yeah.
What are we? Let's go.
Grab Arowina's hand and
Yeah.
full dash.
And you feel anybody on the dock right now, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw as it starts to, the entire dock starts to shimmy and shake.
Oh, this is another good day for Erwina. Another glorious day.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, I just did a dex check, but it's the same. I don't have proficiency in it.
Okay.
Where is this?
There we go.
So if for you, it's going to be, if you click on the dex, and then it should say, once you click it, it should say saving throw or ability check.
14.
Okay. So you succeeded. Jinjack, you barely succeeded. And Arowina, you catch kind of as you're getting up, you catch one of the boards that have not fully been buckled down for a while, and you kind of tossle over into onto the ice.
Okay.
As you do, though, there is this pour of a shadow kind of coming from underneath the ice as you see a school of these knucklehead trout heading towards the surface. If you're on the dock, you actually can see these things almost dart out of the ice like bullets, and they're pushing their way through and jumping over. You still have Speak with Animals up?
Yes.
Okay, so all you hear in this just guttural sound by probably 2-3 dozen of these is food, 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 and they're just
hungry.
climbing in. You're just seeing the ice start to shatter in different spots close to the docks.
We're gonna need bait. She yells from where she's face planted on the ice.
No, we're gonna get out of here, and I'm just gonna like reach down to like grab her and like yank her out of there. We're leaving.
So as you guys are trying to just go as fast as possible away from the docks, you just watch these knucklehead trout just jump through the ice, like with their heads just straight up through it, and they crack, and then as soon as they hit the ice the other direction, they just crack and dive straight back down. So it's just like these giant bullets just coming in and out of the ice consistently.
Erowina will also, because she still has Speak with Animals while she's running, will try and convey not food. We are part of the school. Like we are the land school trying to help you.
Okay.
Land school.
Land school. Land school.
School. We're part of the school.
Give me another animal handling check. and I'll give it to you with advantage again.
Okay. Oh my god, this is another bad day, but thank God it's not a nat one.
Yeah. So the 10.
They're confused.
They're confused. Yeah. They're like, okay, we were told food. You're saying school. So as they're popping up and down, school, food, where, school, food, where, and it's just these consistent, just one word answer like questions popping up out of and back into the water.
They're hungry. Huh.
Very.
Arowina's land school for knuckle-headed trout.
Yeah. You know what? She's slightly smarter than the knucklehead trout, I'm sure of it.
We're gonna get them educated.
Yeah.
This
Oh
town.
my god, please do not put Arowina in charge of the school system.
Yes, yes. Arowina is going to be in charge of our school system.
Oh god.
As you notice this, you start to see some of the other homes, like the people that are normally the docks or the fishermen around here are popping out of their homes, looking at this catastrophe that is happening, as the knucklehead trout are just barreling through and in and out of the ice. And you hear, "Get off the docks!
Yeah,
Get off the docks!"
We're working! Yeah.
And one of them kind of like just waves you over, grabbing Benji and Jinjak and just kind of pulling you away from the docks as much as possible. As you look, even a tall, lanky gentleman kind of stands at the edge of the water line. He even has like a fishing pole out. He's kind of looking over to him, like kind of questioning if he should try or not. You, Arowina, would know this is just one of the fisherman's sons that is usually the most excited to do something that's not the best idea.
No noodling today.
We could catch it.
No
We
ice
could.
noodling. No. They're hungry. They're hungry. They're looking for something to eat.
And you just watch as these things just pounce, almost like they're just drilling their way through the ice back and forth.
Does Arowina see any bait? Like, did anyone leave any bait near the shore?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 18.
With an 18, you can see there are multiple people that were most likely getting ready to go out to see this morning, and by their boats there's a couple things of just average everyday bait that they would use to kind of rustle up the schools.
Okay. She's going to try and tell them that they will come for the bait, but they are too hungry. Too many of them will come. Give them some of your bait to kind of like get them to like settle back down is her best bet.
Okay. The one that kind of helped Benji and Jinjak off, he says, "You just grab those buckets right there. We should be able to toss it out into the water.
Okay.
Hopefully we should be able to have no issue."
Okay.
And he just grabs a bucket of bait and just throws it as far out as it can. And it doesn't go like super far, but he does get some distance to it.
If it lands on the ice, Arowina will take that time to melt the ice kind of closer to the shore where it's probably less thick, but at least less than 5 feet. Or maybe, I don't know how ice works. I live in California. Hashtag Californian. Ice, what is it? We have rain.
This is why we don't understand fish. You live in California.
But she'll try and like make it easier
Okay.
for the fish to get it, so they don't have to
Put as much effort into
put
it.
as much effort in.
Okay. Yeah, so kind of working all together, you're able to make this softened portion of the ice as they break through. The bait kind of falls down into the water, um, and you can see like minnows or whatnot in a little small piece of bread. Like just this herd of these things just consume the bait in the different pockets that they've been thrown into. But it takes about 10-15 minutes for all this to kind of go calm down, but slowly you start to feel the rumbling underneath the ice calm itself. What were you all doing out there?
Oh, we were trying to figure out why the fish were behaving like this.
We've been wondering the same thing.
It's a little confusing, and we're not quite sure what the issue is, but they're hungry. So when you go out, you might want to make sure that you feed them first, away from where you're going to launch your boats.
We'll remember that.
And then maybe you'll be a little bit more successful. You should catch a bunch of them, because they're hungry, so they'll take the bait pretty easy. But maybe try feeding them before you catch the few that you can.
It's a new way of doing it, but
Or what you could do is, keep ice holes and maybe nets, and then chum the water basically, and then catch them that way.
we'll bring it up at the in the morning when we head out. See if the others want to try that.
Are there any knucklehead trout that have beached themselves that are landed?
There are a few that have just kind of slid across the ice, and they're just just flopping along.
I'm gonna walk over to one of them
Okay.
carefully and gingerly so as not to fall through the ice. I want to examine this one, eh? Just curious, and I'll bunk it with my mace.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll.
Fish bonk.
Fish bonk.
Okay. And did you say I have to roll to attack?
Yeah, just to see, because they are flopping around. They're not staying still. That's for sure.
It says no selected or assigned actor could be found to target with it.
Oh, okay. Just roll me a d20 and add your
It's just
attack.
D20.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, you're easily able to, and you thunk it on the head, and
All right.
it
Pull out
stops moving.
Pull out a small knife, not a
Okay.
damn eating knife or whatever, and I'll open it. And I'm gonna examine this fish, see if there's anything off. Or
Okay.
About it, and this will be using.
You use medicine, or are you going to use survival?
My survival's better.
It's going to depend on what you're looking for. If you're trying to figure out if there's anything actually like wrong with it, medicine's going to be more necessary. If you're just trying to see if there's anything like,
All right.
like the fish
I'll use
itself,
medicine.
then
I'll cast the usual. Give me the extra D4. I'll use cast guidance. Shantea, please guard my eyes, and then I'll use medicine. Actually, does anyone else here have medicine? Is proficient?
I have a high wisdom bonus, but no proficiency.
Let me look really quickly.
I'm not proficient actually. I just have a high wisdom bonus
No.
myself.
You don't want me doing it.
Okay, no problem. Just straight roll then. D4.
we get
Normal roll. 20?
20.
Nice.
So filleting this thing was pretty simple for you. As you carve it open, you can see you don't see any sort of strange veins or any sort of strange coloration.
Was the
You
fish
do-
starving?
Yeah, just mostly they're starving.
Natural. That would be naturalism, right? To figure out what fish eat, what this particular fish eats.
Yeah. Nature, yep.
I look to Arwina and I say, "This will be your thing, eh?
Oh,
What do they normally eat?"
bait?
No. I mean, besides what people give them, what do they eat out in the wild in nature?
Oh boy. Erwina is not very good at nature.
Oh, I just assumed you were because you're a druid.
Yeah, no, the nature skill is not her strong suit. She is a result of no half elves left behind. The new school education in Icewind Dale. She knows a lot about how they behave, but she doesn't like
Same here.
have the book knowledge.
I have animal handling, but this I'm pretty sure is nature, right?
Yeah, this would be nature.
Yeah, she'll try. Oh boy.
Well, hopefully Shantea will give you whisper something in your ear here, and I'll I'll help her out
Okay.
with guidance.
Okay, good. Oh boy, we got
Oh no!
a 4.
A 4.
A 4.
Fish, they're a mystery. Truly nature's mystery.
We just don't know fish, guys. We just
Wait.
don't.
Not
Okay,
very
I'll
aware
do
of-
it. I'll give it a try with my nature skill, which has 0.
Okay.
It's better.
But I will also pray to Shantea for guidance on this. Maybe maybe the nature mother will help me out. 18.
So you know that they normally would be eating some sort of algae or plants deep within the water. With an 18, you can almost assume though that the way that the ice has been collecting on the top of the water and how cold it's gotten, this is probably killing off a lot of that underneath.
Arwina, this is unnaturally cold, right? This winter?
Yes, we're getting less. We are getting less sun than even we should typically be having this time of year.
Well, what's happening is it's sufficiently cold. It's killing the natural food of the fish.
Oh.
And that's what's agitating them, I reckon. That'd be my guess anyway. Based on...
Well...
But then I did use the word unnatural.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be why nature's out of balance. Obviously, there's a little bit of unbalance if there's nothing for them to eat.
Now, I'm a simple fella, but I reckon if that cold is causing the death of the algae and it's unnatural, what else around here is unnatural? Maybe a great big honking rock popping out of the ground for no apparent reason.
And she'll kind of like look at the little pouch with the cold rock that keeps the cold rock from burning her hand more, and then the burn on her hand. Huh.
Have you shown him the rock itself?
Oh no.
Okay.
But
I won't describe the rock.
Oh yeah, you didn't see this, and she'll open up the pouch and kind of reverse gripping it through the pouch, flip the pouch open with the pouch protecting her hand.
Okay.
Touch it.
To hold it out. Yeah, don't touch it. You can look, but don't touch. And
So what you're
holds up her
seeing
scar.
is a very organically carved rock, piece of ore. It's bluish black, but the entirety of the rock itself looks like a frosted glass. So the best way to describe this would be like if your windshield or something is frosted over, the entirety of that rock looks that way. And even getting close to it, you can start to feel the cold coming from the rock.
I don't need to detect magic to reckon that thing's magical.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe my grandmother, part of the druid circle my mother was a part of, might be able to at least point us in the right direction. But they don't really live in town.
Can I divine sense this rock?
You're sure.
I want this. That's what I was gonna do earlier, and then probably we'll need to, if we're gonna go see Arwena's dad, we'll probably have to do that. But yeah, I wanna divine sense. Well, actually,
What are the things that you're trying to, or
I'm
what
trying
is?
to decide if I should divine sense on the rock or this scar. Like, is this like I wanna vibe check this whole situation.
Okay. So just for our audience, what does divine sense check?
I believe it's fiends and good and evil. Let me double check it.
Let's pull this up for.
Features. Divine sense. You can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. So it can detect good and evil.
Okay, so as you kind of close your eyes and you get this, the best way I can describe divine sense is like you can see things based on a color of aura.
Yeah.
The darkness, the darker the color, the more divine connected that it is. You can see both on the rock itself as well as on Arawena's hand a deep red.
Okay.
You decide if you want to tell people this, but that is what you are seeing in your
Oh no,
in your
I'm
mind.
gonna let my girl be walking around with a red vibe scar and rock going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit with it for a second because I'm just like, it's been a while since like I've seen something that not good when I've been
It's the equivalency of something that's been desecrated.
yeah, no, like that's bad. And so I'm just gonna kind of sit with that feeling for a minute before I'm like, so yeah, we need to get as much information as possible today because this is all bad. Like obviously we knew it was bad because the fish are mad and nature is broken, but this needs to stay in that bag and we need to Arwena, do you wear gloves?
She does have like almost like fingerless gloves that look almost like netting.
Yeah, okay. You're
But
gonna
she is using the bag as a makeshift glove.
well, that's good. Needs to stay in the bag. You're gonna also want to keep your scar covered.
Okay.
Basically what's happened here is whatever this stone is, whatever magic it's coming from it, it's been violated.
Oh.
It's been desecrated. This is real bad stuff. So we need to hustle.
Sorry to interject here, but you got a scar?
Uh-huh.
From touching the rock.
From how cold it burns.
I see.
A cold burn.
Hang
And
on for a second.
she will kind of like reveal that, under her glove
Yep.
that she typically wears that I forgot to put on today.
Let me-
It's also humid. So
I might have something for that. I'll root around in my backpack. There we go.
How exactly did we come, find this rock again?
Oh, we found it in the pocket of or in this pouch that I pulled off a dwugger.
Of a durger. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Might sting a wee bit. Stick your hand out.
Okay. She'll stick her hand out.
I'll just sprinkle. I won't pour. Holy water.
Okay. You do see. Well, actually, you wouldn't see anything, but you do see a steam kind of coming off of the hand.
Ooh.
And Castle. How long does that last?
Until the end of my next turn.
So 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll say in this case, you would see the red start to kind of dwindle towards the from her hand.
Does that feel any better?
A little bit, yeah.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Fine, I can make more, but it just takes time. All right, I'll pour it. I'll just pour 1 vial.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about it taking root. Whatever it is.
Well, we should all be concerned about that.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just saying she's the only one who's touched it so far, so we'll just keep it covered with your gloves.
I'll pour the whole vial of holy water on the scar.
Okay. It doesn't. The scar itself doesn't seem to just like vanish, but it does continue to steam until the whole holy water fully seeps into it, and then it slowly stops.
And then I'll tag her. What the heck? Here's a word for you. Heal. And I'll hit her with a healing word.
Okay. You see the scar kind of just skin over, and you can see almost like this little like blemish, but it's completely healed over at this point. It's just the coloration change now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust
that.
it.
Couldn't get rid of it all, but
Whatever this is, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Castle, can you still sense that on her?
not again until tomorrow.
Well, we'll check again tomorrow, Arwina.
Again tomorrow. Yeah.
And I'll make some holy water tonight. I just need to
Perfect.
do the ritual.
So, Arwina,
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point it's still worth it to go talk to your dad about your mom's magic, or should we continue to prep for tonight?
Well,
Also, anyone else? What are y'all's thoughts?
I'm just kind of confused. You know, I was listening to everything you guys were saying, and it was like going over my head. You know,
Yeah.
so do you want me to like touch the rock so you don't be alone in this bad thing?
no, it's okay. It's
happening?
okay.
Nope.
I'm okay.
Are
Well,
you
as I
sure?
recall, we were going to Arwina's dad's house to ask him about the fish, but I don't think we need to do that anymore, in my opinion. But we can still ask him.
No, but we could maybe see if he kind of. If I'm remembering my mother's stories correctly, they moved around a lot.
That's
so
cool.
it might be good to figure out, how we can locate my grandma a little easier.
Oh, I'll find your grandma to ask about the rock.
Yeah, about the rock and
Why
There-
nature's mad?
yeah, why nature's mad. Okay, Grandma, why nature mad? They'll
Benji,
have
don't touch the rock.
they're
I was
more
just trying to
into.
show solidarity. You know, I wanted, I didn't want her to be alone in her pain.
It-
She
I
already
mean,
died.
It wasn't hurting. At least not right now.
I'm constantly alert to make sure that if any children come by, I shoo them away before Benji sees them. And
No, I only help these sad looking ones. I don't help the ones that, have
All right.
things. And I'm so ready for tea. And I just, like, at this
Well,
whole
at least
time, as
we'll
they were
raid my
talking-
mom's tea stash. It's fine.
Yes. This whole time while they were talking and I was listening, I was throwing extra bait out into the ice, and probably more than needed to be thrown.
Even some of the other fishermen at this point, they're kind of looking and going, "Ugh."
Well, gotta feed those fishies. Gotta feed them.
So she's just kept feeding them the entirety. Like there's just rows of buckets now. Just toss the bait over.
Well, the fish should be pretty docile now. So
Well, at
it's a
least
good
we
day.
don't-
It's a good day to fish.
You actually look over as you guys are talking, and the fish is coming out, or the Benji's tossed out all this bait, and actually your dad starts to walk over. Arowina, I heard you were you are back from your journey.
Yeah. Hi, these are my friends.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Castle.
Oh, hello.
This is Benji, and that's Jinjack. Yeah, we're just out and about, not making any trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, it's exactly what your mother would say. It's glad seeing you again, and it's been a couple days. And,
Yeah.
What's happening?
I
see your friend here has been throwing probably 3-4 weeks worth of food into the.
I take another bucket. I try to toss it as far as I can. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having a competition with myself. I was trying to see how far I can go.
Oh, we're having competitions.
You're quite strong.
Yeah, here, take a bucket.
Okay. I think we fed the fish enough. Yeah.
How about we get you all out of the cold? It's freezing.
All right. Come on, guys.
And he takes you back to their home, which is a very small. So if from everywhere else in the area, you've got these large homes that have been built for what looks like they've been built in the last probably 20, 30 years. And then you get to Arwena's home, which is a 2-room kind of shack that looks like it was built 300 years ago. And you can just see all of this, all these different types of wood have been used to kind of repair and build. Different little knickknacks are placed throughout, almost as if like dream catchers or like ward spirits type stuff. And he pushes the door open, and you can see a small room. Just there's barely 3 chairs in there, to say the best, and a table.
Benji immediately looks around, and she's like, Arwena's dad, I don't know your name, but you have a lovely home. She's trying her best to be polite.
I know it's not a lot, but
No. This is it's very cozy in here. I think, and then I looked at Cassie and I'm
roll me a deception check.
You know what's funny? I have a 0 in this because I'm proficient. This is my only charisma skill.
This is the exact face Castle is giving you as you lie to this sweet man. I'm just going.
I appreciate it, truthfully.
Yes, it's very cozy. Yeah, it reminds me of my home. So,
Erwina knows you're politely lying. It's fine. Her passive insight is higher.
His is not. You get most of your insight from your mother's side, so this is not going to catch on at all.
Yeah.
I just give Arwina 2 thumbs up, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I gave Castle a high five.
So, now that we're out of the cold and I can kind of ask questions, what's going on?
First off, we're gonna go get some tea. I'm gonna go raid Mom's tea stash, and she's gonna go, kind of to a corner that has almost like kid paintings on the walls, like that have like they're really badly written Elvish script. Like,
yep.
like if elves had dyslexia.
So if you're looking in this 2-room two-room hovel, think of the first room being a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room all put together. So it's just
there's like a little corner.
Yep, the back corner, and the entirety of the wall is just these scripted, almost like cave drawing paintings, but they're as if a 5-year-old drew them.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of looking around and
on the little shelves,
grabbing little pots of things, just trying to figure out which one you're going to take.
Some of them are dusty, so she's like taking them off and like.
Is there like a kitchen area or a little fire, a hearth?
There's a small one, yes.
All right, here, let me take care of the tea. Arwina.
Yeah, so it's kind of like fireplace is like right next to the kitchenette. Like it's kind of how it's all built.
Oh, here you go. And she'll like have like this like it's probably like the nicest thing that in this house is like this like elven crafted like tea like pot thing. Like
So this
like a little canister. It's like the nicest thing in the house.
So this canister, and it catches your eyes because all the other canisters are very bland. You've got just single color canisters. The one that Arwina picks up looks like it's like a bluish black, and there's just speckles of like silver on it, almost like the stars themselves. And then it's got a band around the top that's just a silver band on the pot itself.
And she hands it to Jinjak and she goes, "This tea has been passed down on my mother's druid circle for time immemorial, you know, since the age of the ancient elves." And she just hands him this tiny tea thing.
Well, I'm afraid we're going to drink it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's what it's here for.
Oh.
Tell you what, you all of you sit down. I'll make a snack, and I'll take out the bits of fish.
Okay.
And also the tea, and I'll just listen in while they're talking, and I'll make like fish sticks or fish on sticks and hot tea.
Okay.
And that's then I'll ask for the blessing of Shantea. Well, with everything else I do, and say, "God's bless me so I don't balls this up." And and that's survival, right?
Yes.
All right. So that'll be survival.
And this is like the one tea that even your dad is kind of like,
Yeah, it's okay. It's meant to be shared.
Yes, your mother tries to make sure that we don't drink that one, but
It's meant to be shared. She would agree.
I don't
That'll
think
be a
we've ever
19.
had it.
That'll be a 19 for the tea making and the fish snacks.
Okay.
It's gonna be really good tea.
As you prep the teacup, the tea kettle, and the fish sticks, everything comes out very well, and as well as trout on a stick can be. But in perspective, everything seems to taste. At least it's cooked correctly. And you go around, you pour tea to everyone, even her dad. And
Sir, I genuinely just we have been so gracious for you to know our names. But I don't have the honor of knowing yours, and we are in your home, and you are graciously sharing your treasures with us. And
oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't know your name.
My name is Finn.
Finn, it is.
I'm surprised my daughter didn't say anything.
Oh, she introduced us, and then a bunch of tea shenanigans happened, and I felt bad that I didn't know this kind man who was just offering up his entire home to us. So,
Well, when you're here in Kerkonig, you kind of just offer what you have, and we don't have a lot, but what we do have is at least a place to get out of the cold.
that is a true honor. We have a lot of questions and not a lot of time.
Try to answer what I can.
Arwina, where do we start? Muted.
Yeah,
Muted.
I just realized because I'm smart. Well, earlier today we were out asking the fish why they've been making so much trouble for the fishermen, and it seems like they're hungry. Jinjak, using his amazing detective skills and knowledge of fish, truly amazing knowledge of fish.
He knows fish.
Yeah, he knows fish.
Well, maybe he'll be a good fisherman one day.
We figured out that they're hungry because there isn't enough plant life in the water right now. And then when I talked to them, they said the seas were angry and the nature was angry. And that sounds like a question for Grandma.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that your mother's clan, they're nomadic, so they kind of travel based off the stars.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you know how to, like, locate them?
we'll have to wait until night.
Okay.
We have to check the stars to see where their clan would be.
Okay.
Is Erwina, is that something you would have to do or something your dad could do just because we have a meeting tonight?
I mean, if you guys want to, I can probably stand outside from the meeting for, like, to figure it out.
Okay.
If just, keep me in the loop.
Are you?
Yeah, I got you.
Is this the meeting with the speaker Trovis?
Yes.
I'm not sure I like how that was said. Is there a problem?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
part of why we need to talk to Grandma is funny story. It's like almost when you get caught being too mischievous as an adult by your parents is very much the vibe. So we were out looking for some of the items that had gone missing, and we found them on some people. The pearl. We found the pearl, and funny story. When I found the pearl on another one of these nice, upstanding gentlemen, was
Your daughter almost died, and I'm sorry.
oh my God.
What?
Castle, no.
What do you mean she almost died?
No,
It was
she did
fine.
die.
It
She
was.
died.
I'm fine.
Where were you all at?
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get really uncomfortable about other people's dads, and I'm sorry.
And you saw. What had happened?
We're fine. We're fine. Anyway, moving forward past my near death,
Just hide in a corner.
which was fine. We were fine. Castle made it better. I had a little bit of a fall. It's fine. A fall aided by, I
A
think,
little?
a javelin. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway.
You're
Anyway.
definitely your mother's kid.
Anyway, we found this pouch with a rock inside of it that is very cold. I've been told not to open it anymore. I'm fine. I'm totally fine carrying this. But we think Grandma might know about it. But the meeting is to find the rest of the items. So we're gonna go to that meeting and help them find the rest of the items that have been missing around from town. That's the story. As she panic rambles through that entire thing.
Castle retreats out back from the corner now that she's
Done rambling. Castle kind of returns back to the.
Was Castle in the dyslexic child corner?
Yes. Just hiding from their own embarrassment. Yeah. So
I don't really know what to say at this point, but oh no.
feel
Yeah.
about Elvis.
Yes, we are. We're currently taking surveys, from all the town folk to see if his work is satisfactory.
I mean, every time that Trovis has been around to help us, he's done quite a bit of a good job. I mean, there were multiple times where we were out on the boat, and what was that?
Would you say he's competent, though?
I would say that in most cases, yes.
But not all cases.
He does have a bit of a drinking problem, but I think that that kind of came.
Really appreciate your input. Thank you.
Yeah, write that down. Write that
I
down.
think that just came after. Really, he found his place here. Seems he's been through a lot. I don't really know much about him though.
And you made him your town speaker. You know nothing about him.
Well, he helped out the town when it needed it.
I just continue, have a pinky up and just continue to drink my tea. I can't say, I'm not supposed to say anything else because Castle gave me a look and I'm just like, okay.
So that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
Well, normally he has a very good way with rallying the crowd as needed, so I'm sure you'll have a good turnout.
Maybe we should get that fisherman's son that was out there earlier. He seemed like a real go-getter.
Yeah. I would say, if anything, let's leave Bora out of it. He seems to get himself into more trouble than anything else.
Okay.
His father probably wouldn't appreciate it either.
Okay.
Good kid, though. Just a little bit overachiever. Likes to get himself in some things.
What? So wait, is he an overachiever and a good kid, or is he a troublemaker?
No, he's a good kid, just not always the best ideas.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll find my mother's people. We'll go to that meeting, find all the items. It'll go swimmingly. It'll go great.
Do you need me to meet you at the speaker's house?
Yeah, that would be good.
And then I'll I know it's been a while. I don't know if your mother ever showed you how to track the herd.
Once, maybe twice. It's been a while.
Your mother left a few weeks ago, so she went with Grandma, and they're tracking a large winter storm at the moment, heading north.
Huh. Large winter storm.
They're curious to see as well, because it seems that the nights just keep getting, longer.
And more clouded, too, in some ways.
I think that's why they headed north, hopefully to see the stars better and figure out more.
Okay. Well, all in a day's work.
Yes, you're definitely your mother. I'll stay here and keep the home together, and you go venture off just like her. Just no more near-death experiences, please.
I
Yes.
can't promise that. I will do my very best to try and make that not happen, but please don't ask me to make a promise to an adult that I 100% can't keep. I can't.
Is everything all right, dear?
I'm fine.
She's taking my near death harder than I am.
I
I'm
just
fine.
give Castle a hug.
I'm fine. I go back to the dyslexia corner.
As you all have been sipping on the tea is very earthy, and it's gotten to the point now where it's starting to almost tingle inside your body. So everybody gets an additional 6 points of temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, please.
And that's 6 replacing the 3 temp HP we had earlier?
Correct.
Okay. Awesome. Mom's tea is awesome.
I don't know if you'll be able to use it tonight.
You said this was an elven brand?
Yeah, this is
the tea?
Yeah, this is from their travels and their collecting of herbs.
Could I by any chance write the name down? And what is the name of the tea?
It doesn't have a label on it because it's like a custom tea. But Arowina will gladly list all of the elven, high elven, perfect accent herbs, and it's like like the.
Okay.
Oh man. No, I'm really struggling. It's like it roughly translates to like really artistic, different flavors, but like you get the gist that most of it is like mint and like roots.
Most of it is mint and roots. Most of it has been the different herbs that her mother's tribe would gather and their what they considered their migration. So they would do over a year's time. They do a specific circle around Icewind Dale, which is why you can use the stars to track them. But this is where they would gather it, and at the end, it's pretty much considered like the migration blend because they do it every year the same way. But it takes a year to make the blend of tea, so it's kind of kept it as special. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, we should be okay. We were gonna ask you about why you thought the fish were acting a little, fishy, but it seems to be all. We seem to understand. We just need to make sure that they get fed, and maybe we change how we're, harvesting them a little bit differently.
They don't need to be fed for like a week now, though.
Yeah, they're good.
It seems, yes, most of the fishermen are going to be very unhappy after they come out later today and find that all of their bait has been thrown into the water.
Oops.
All of it. There's still like.
I'll handle that. You just make sure my little star is protected. I can't.
So cute.
Of course.
His castle starts crying again.
I even just starts crying too.
The Disney film that we have all stumbled into.
And he gives you a big hug, Arowena, and I'll see you in just a few hours once the sun has gone down, and we can figure out where Mom's at.
Okay, sounds good. Love you, Dad.
Love you too. And as you all gather out of the hovel of Arowena and her family's little home and head towards the speaker's house at this point, we'll go to our break.
Nice.
So before we go to our break, just a heads up, all of the music is currently coming from Nerdius Maximus, which is he's got a Patreon.
Oh, cute.
Go check out his stuff. It looks like Jinjack has created another awesome. I can't see it all, but it looks incredible. Keep an eye out. Every episode, starting when we get those, we put those up on the Be Right Backs so that you can check out all of his amazing artwork.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes.
Woohoo!
And we're back. So, our party has left Arlena's home and headed up to the speaker's house to start their meeting. And with that, we're going to do some shifted music. And I'm going to let, as we walk towards this large, very well taken care of home, Trovis is kind of sitting out in the front, just rallying people as they're coming by to come inside. And we'll let kind of Trovis have his first.
Yes. So as you approach the house, and the house is in immaculate condition for, I'm sure, what the opinion of the home would be from previous interactions. Trovis is standing out on the front, and there's a very, I would say, like southern style, like porch that kind of wraps around, opposite of a bay window where it's kind of inverted, and there's people milling about on the porch, and then there's more people inside, and he is out on the porch currently, just taking some deep breaths, grabbing people as they walk by, inviting them in to listen. But you can also see inside, there's got to be a rather large fire from this distance, and everyone is moving throughout the windows, and it's a general air of excitement around the house as Trovis stands out front, just welcoming everyone.
I would like to make an insight check to make sure he's not drunk right now.
Girl, you reading my mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I said that because I have terrible insight. 2.
Man is sober. From the looks of it, it looks like he really might be taking a moment outside. Still very much so a difference. He's actually standing upright. His shoulders seem to be back. He's not slouched in a pile under the snow anymore. Definitely at the moment, if you had to guess from this distance, taking a breather, as there are a lot of people inside of that house.
Mm-hmm.
And looking inside, you see that Trovis's house has almost been... He's reorganized the entire front area. So you've got couches, you've got chairs, all in these lines. And you would think if this was an actual place of meeting, everything would be the exact same. But his house has just been taken pretty much apart to make this large room. So he's got like a sofa chair, he's got a giant recliner lined up next to it, he's got some kitchen chairs. It's just an assortment of things in his front room. But there's a good probably dozen people inside, including Grintol, who you have met earlier, and a couple of the fishermen, as well as even you kind of glance to the back end and you can see sitting in this very almost oversized recliner chair, the little form of Corey with her ladle kind of hooked against like her hip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And she's just sitting there with her hands kind of crossed, just tapping her fingers together, waiting for everything to begin.
Can I just do like a cursory, like either insight or survival check to kind of just get a rough feel of like how many of these people are actually going to be helpful before we actually get this meeting started? Just like sizing everybody up before like we really know what we're working with.
So do you want more of a like a imagery of how everybody's kind of crafted, or do you want more of like what's everybody's mood in the room?
Not so much mood. Like I think I'm more so kind of trying to pull like from like Castle's background of like when she would be like training like potential like new people who were like potentials to like join her order, but like hadn't quite like passed any of their tests, like seeing, okay, like, yeah, this person's definitely gonna make it through. This guy probably not. Like that's kind of like what she's looking for. It's just like first glance, who's got what it takes to go with us. That's kind of what she's looking at.
So what you're seeing, give me either a perception or a survival.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I help her?
Do you have
I have
proficiency in either
perception.
of the two?
Yes, I have perception.
Oh, perception. Okay, if you have perception, then I'll roll perception because I have +1 in either. So.
Okay.
All right.
Then yeah, you can roll it with advantage.
Fantastic.
Unless you two want to do separate.
That's a 9. Just a 9.
With just like it's hard to tell because of the fact that nobody's really came here with gear ready, like on them. You can see there are some people that are. I mean, you gotta imagine these are not a single person really in the town is small,
Right.
Because they're all having to be hardy. They have to do logging or fishing, and you gotta imagine fishing in this area is a lot different than fishing down south because it's a lot of work here. So, but you've caught a couple people that you've seen around town that are maybe not ready to go, but then a lot of them have either been. You're getting a good vibe on everybody is kind of in a mix. So, when are we going to start?
All right, I suppose. And Trovis will make one last glance around. And I'm assuming you're visible, or are you attempting to remain kind of out of sight for the moment?
Me?
That's up to
The
you.
party in general. As you're approaching, are you approaching just walking right in, or are you trying to like see what happens?
No, I'm probably standing. You can probably definitely see me. Like I'm making my presence known. Like I'm here.
I'm sorry. I think I kind of blend in with the crowd, kind of fading to the background, trying to get a read of the room as we begin.
Okay. Does anyone else want to be doing anything in particular as the meeting comes to order?
I'm a southerner, and I dress like a southerner noob, so there's no way I'm inconspicuous. So, I kind of tap my my bullhorns and just stand close to the front. I'll stand near Castle and pull out my book.
All right.
And just listen to what he's saying.
So allowing everyone to get in and take the places that they would like to be within the room. Trovis then takes a stance, walks over, closes the door, but slightly cracks the two windows on opposite sides. The room is warm. The fire that he threw together is just blazing, and with this many people in this one small area, very almost uncomfortably warm, which is odd here. So he cracks the windows and steps in front of everybody.
Oh no, don't crack the windows.
You see him like start to settle in, and as you have your outburst, a little bit of a side eye, steps back towards the window and like gently closes it. My apologies. All right. So I know there's been rumors and questions as to why we are all here. I asked those of you capable here, so we may quell a threat on our town. Yesterday, and if I begin to say too much, and he just gestures kind of towards Castle, we were headed north in search of some of the missing items around town, and we stumbled upon a small group of Duragar in the snow. And at that, there's response from the crowd, unease in general. Some of the murmurs begin throughout the room. Now,
They
I
were
assure you
looking
that
for
we're
my
not...
lantern.
Yeah, Corey, we are finding the lantern at our first possibility.
You
but
said that
I
a
would-
week ago.
I can give you a candle in the meantime. Let me speak, woman.
Corey, I can personally assure you it is at the top of my list. We'll get it.
Thank you, darling.
You're
Just
so
gestures
welcome.
one hand at Castle. There you go. Now, we only found 3 Duragar, and they were pretty formidable for what we'd expect. They didn't appear to be stranded or lost in the snow. They didn't seem as if they had happened upon the area. And not to mention, just beyond them, we found several tracks leading towards what appeared to be a fortress of some kind not too far north. And at this, the crowd turns into almost outright, just bursts questions, yelling from all different corners. All right, settle. The point is we don't know what's there. Now, I can assure you our guests are formidable and able to handle themselves. But we need more just in case. Now, I will not make this plan entirely on my own, as it is not entirely just my decision. We need the input of everyone here. We need to establish a plan. Just because the fortress is there does not mean that it's overrun. And quite frankly, I'm more disturbed by the fact that it exists and not one person here knew, though the trade lines to the north have been weak for a while. Does anyone here have relatives, friends, anything we can reach out to for information? Generally. Oh, yes.
Oh, hi. In a little bit, I'm gonna go see if I can track my mother's people.
Ben tells me they're knowledgeable of things that maybe perhaps the rest of us aren't.
Yes, they tend to understand the natural order of things. And as I was discussing with my friends the fish earlier today, there seems to be an imbalance in nature. Maybe that could give us some more information on what's going on.
I hesitate to ask. Would you mind elaborating on imbalance in nature? In what way?
Oh, well, they said, well, you know fish. Everybody knows fish now. They've been attacking the boats, right?
Yeah, several people around the inn or around the speaker's house are now shouting in agreement. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
There's a hole in mine.
Yeah. Well, after we went out that first night, that my friends were in town to go help get the boats in, we noticed that they were behaving very strangely. And so I thought this morning to ask them. I asked the fish what was going on, and they said that the seas are angry and nature is angry. And then we figured out they were hungry, and then someone got a little carried away with the fish feeding, but they seemed to settle back down once they had something to eat. Jinjack, even though he's not from here, figured out that they just didn't have enough food for them to eat. And if we think about it, things have been a little bit different with the weather this year.
Yes. I can't remember. I mean, cold is pretty much the name of the game here, but I don't know if this level of cold is something that's been common over the past few winters. Anybody disagree? Just slight head shakes.
It's definitely not. It's been cold as heck.
Additionally, in our endeavors to figure out what's going on, we learned that there's been a form of desecration and irreverence on a
Trovis's eyes
magical
widen.
level.
And you very, very slightly notice his hand, like gesturing like a easy. It's like the
And those answers might be found at that fortress.
Yes. This is not to raise any more panic than you already have. It's that where I come from, we give you the information so that you have the choice on if this is a mission you want to risk. It's not to instill more panic. It's just that these are all potentials that you could encounter. So think carefully about these things. That's all. And she kind of like shoots Travis a look back, like, don't tell me to chill. Like you're out here asking people to come join. You want to march them to their death? I don't think so. Like, she just looks at him like, okay.
Jinjak raises a hand.
Yes, Jinjak. You have the floor.
Oh, well, I didn't want to interrupt you, Castle.
Oh, it's an interruption worth having.
Ah, bless your heart. Mainly, I reckon if we're going up to that, eventually going up to that rock, if you're gonna come with us, you got to come with, something. And if you don't come with us, let's say we kick a nest full of hornets, then it's a good idea to organize the village so you can defend yourselves. But that being said, I'm just going to ask outright, how many of you are hunters?
You see about 3 people raise their hands.
All right. How many of you are not hunters but skilled in woodcraft?
About 5 of them, including the 3.
All right. How many of you are veterans? And you know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean when I say veteran, don't raise your hand.
So Corey raises her hand. Grintol raises his hand. And you see standing at the way far back, kind of leaning against the wall with his hands crossed. You see Glenn raise his hand.
All right, the 3 veterans, if you could step forward, please.
Corey kind of hops out of her chair and scoots her way down. You can see this about 3.5 foot older lady. She's got these big old spectacles on her face and this wiry red curly hair, and she's got what looks like a soup ladle hung against her hip. And Grintol, a burly dwarf, wanders up. He's got a bow already slapped like around his shoulder, and then Glenn saunters up kind of slowly. He gives a look to Trovis and just kind of gives him a nod. Some of us don't tell stories when we have problems like this.
I understand. It's perfectly fine. I'm common folk myself. I know what it is, how it goes. You're out here alone. You got to take care of each other. You got to take care of yourselves. But most importantly, you got to take care of each other. Just want to take a head count and just see where we are as far as them with skills. Now, if we're going up to the rock, we're definitely going to need guides, people with woodcraft, hunting skills. For defending the town, well, Clovis, I noticed you didn't raise your hand when I said if anyone was a veteran. I find that curious.
I'm sure it's understood.
Because I assume that it's understood and you have some experience in town defense, eh? I'm talking to you. Oh.
I once knew a lot more about combat than I do today, but There is a reason Glenn hasn't quite run me out of town yet. And he smirks at Glenn.
What I suggest is that you muster up everyone else in the village and do what you can to get them ready in case things go pear-shaped.
I have runners to the corners of the town as we speak. The ones that remain here are the ones that are willing to take action to help. We may only have a handful that'll come with us that I trust with a weapon. Everybody settle down. You guys noticed that in the back there's a young familiar face where Bora is standing back there like he was attempting to go.
Who, Bora?
Well, the way I see it, if we had time, then we'd spend a few weeks prepping the defenses and discussing tactics and working things out and, getting set for what I call the goblin raid. No offense to goblins, but we really don't have time. We really do need to go up to that rock and investigate it. So, if you don't mind, I look at Castle and Benji and Eri and just say, how about we just pick 2 out of this lot?
I
Add us up there.
genuinely, just because he was useful, I genuinely believe Trovis would be of more assistance with us. And Glenn, I think you're suited best to help the town protect itself. So if we could take one, maybe an extra person, and leave Glenn with the rest of the town to self-protect, I think that's our best plan of attack.
Well, if you need me, I'm definitely willing to come.
I just want to make sure there's at least someone here with as much experience as Trovis and myself, and who can protect this town. Because if all of us big fighters go, not that you all aren't prepared, Bora sits down.
If you want my opinion, well, she already gave it. I already said I said take 2 hunters and that's it. But I defer to you, Castle.
We can take 2. My vote is Trovis and someone else, and Glenn, you get this town ready. So that's my vote.
Yeah, I think I'll stay back in, and we'll keep Corey back here, because as much as she likes to hit people with spoons, I don't really think she's gonna be well up there.
I will hit people with spoons in your honor.
Oh, thank you.
She does a great job. She does a great
Just hit
job.
people.
Oh,
So
Just
So
I
glad.
believe Corey and
So
Allie will
glad.
be better suited to making sure that things run the way that they should.
we'll get
I
a
trust
we'll get
Corey
a
with my
good
life.
a good defense started.
So we need one more willing and skilled. Bora, sit down.
I'm just gonna
Volunteer.
put a hand on Bora.
Just like
just
put
like-
him back in his seat.
Just
Provis turns and immediately makes eye contact with somebody sitting at what is actually a table that looks like it was meant to be in this front room. Waylon, you see a very abnormally bearded, and I mean that by like how thick everything looks on this man. Hair runs into beard, like just all kinds of hair. I believe Waylon would be best suited. You are one of the ones that showed up with an actual weapon. As long as you can still wield the thing and that shield at the same time. Waylon
Can I-
pauses for a moment.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Can I just kind of get a head to toe of Waylon? I just want to see what kind of fighter he is, and what kind of weapon
Yes.
he carries.
So your view looking at him, he's built the way that you would imagine a blacksmith is built. Broad-shouldered, burly-armed, just thick all the way down through the legs. And the weapon that he's carrying is what you would normally attribute to, like you know of certain, at one point in time, there are paladins or priests would carry this kind of a flanged mace, and he has a really decorated round wooden shield. Decorated as in just ornately done, well maintained, and the equipment itself looks like the grip is well taken care of. The shield itself actually looks like a shield that you would pick up off of a rack in an armory. It's not like a chair that somebody pointed at something to stop from being hurt. The overall feel here is that this individual probably could handle his own, and definitely with all that hair, cold is something he is well equipped for.
Well, sounds like we have it.
All right.
I'll do an insight on Wayland.
Sure. And Grintol has decided that he's going to be the other hunter to go with you.
Oh, I'll do insight in both of them then.
Okay. You have an advantage with
Trovis still
Grintol because
coming?
you've worked with him.
Is Trovis not coming?
He's coming too, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 3. Cool.
Yep.
Dope. I like that.
Unless Jinjack decides that one of the two is not.
I'm so scared of this tower. I'd rather us have an extra body.
Yeah.
I say take 2.
I really think we need to have all 3 of them.
Yeah, let's.
I say take 2.
We'll leave the other one back then.
No.
Which one
myself
are we
and-
leaving back?
Can Erwina give him advantage on Waylon, like from what she remembers of like, and describe him?
You
Kind
can,
of, like,
yeah.
and what she knows, like what the tavern rumors have been, because she does also have proficiency in insight.
Can I
Do
take
you
a...
want to? Are you trying to flare it up, or are you trying to give exact?
No,
like,
like it's based off of like what she knows and some of like what people talk about. So
Mhm.
there is going to be some exaggeration, but it's like kind of giving Jinjack more of an understanding of like who he is as a person, the local knowledge.
Let me just... All right, I'll defer to Rowena for sure, but here's where maybe I didn't explain myself well. Castle, we're not going to storm the bastion and smash our way through there. This is what you call a soft probe.
I'm aware of all of that, but
And less is better when
We
we're doing less
have-
is more when we're doing a small group trying to sneak around in some place.
we got ambushed and all almost died, and it was just the 4 of us, and we weren't even at the tower. That's what I'm basing my we need the 3rd off of. Not that I expect us to go in there guns blazing, but we don't know what could get us because we don't
Fair enough.
know. So
Sure.
I would rather us have more people than maybe we need, but also
Hold on. You can stop. I said fair enough. All right, take the 3.
The dwarves got really big. Like really big.
What got big?
Like really big.
Oh, the dwarves.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
right.
really
Fair
big.
enough. Fair enough. I'm just explaining where I'm coming from. If you
Yeah.
no,
can-
I get it.
we can
Cool.
we can agree to disagree, but 3 is fine.
so as you notice, Trovis, Grintol, and Waylon all kind of stand next to you all. As they do, Finn kind of like peeks around the corner trying to look for Erowina. Oh yeah. Sorry.
One moment.
Yeah, okay.
And then she'll like, Castle, I'm gonna go try and help my dad figure out where to go for information.
Got it.
Okay. And she'll politely, excuse me, like trying to not make a big deal about her leaving, but accidentally like leaving a wake of chaos in her way.
So as you push and like
Yeah.
step over and
Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. Just gotta go take a quick 10 outside.
so as the whole conversation is kind of filing down, and you start speaking to Waylon, Grintle, and Trovis. We're going to kind of go outside as Arowina and Finn are going to kind of look up at the stars. So as you hit the outside, the cold, and this has now been about, and it's funny because when you went in, it was still light, but it was just becoming the beginning of darkness. Now it is pitch dark. The only thing you can see in the town right now are the lanterns just kind of flickering. But the sky is covered in stars. It's a good night.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time we've had such a clear night.
It's a good thing, because otherwise it's very hard to tell where the family's at. And he starts pointing to the different stars. He says, if that one is... And he kind of moves around. He's like, Kelvin's cairn is north. Okay, so that puts us star, belt, ring, there. And he points and he goes, it seems the family's probably close to Redwater at this point.
Okay.
It's a good week's journey south.
Okay.
I don't know if they're heading that direction, then that means they're circling the beginning of the migration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a week south. That's gonna delay our plans to go get information first. I'll tell the group, and then we'll figure out. We'll probably want to go check out the fortress sooner, but maybe next.
Maybe we can... I mean, I might be able to find... Maybe you can find a runner of some sort.
Yeah.
You still can speak to animals, you said.
Yeah, I can.
Maybe a fox or a bird of some sort.
Yeah. And Arowina will once again ritual cast, now having a heading, speak with animals, and she'll try and find a nocturnal bird, something that can fly through the night with night vision, because the nights are longer.
Okay. And he kind of sits there with you and just kind of listens, closes his eyes. Watching you doing this almost reminisces himself from what your mother has done for years. And more so your grandmother. She seems to have been a very, very highly connected to nature. And you close your eyes and you start the ritual cast. Roll me an animal handling check.
Let's see how terrifying a bird I find.
See if you find one tonight.
25.
25. You almost as if call to it without even saying a word, as a set of talons kind of curls down on your shoulder. And you look up and you can see this beautifully, completely snow white owl sitting on your shoulder.
Oh, hi. And she'll give it like a little rough of the feathers very gently. Okay. And she'll write a note in Druidic, with her usual terrible handwriting, asking for an audience with her grandmother, and then does a drawing of the rock and like in Elvish writes that it is the rocks are cold, the winters are longer. We need your wisdom to your granddaughter, and puts it in the little note and ties it to the bird.
Okay. So you tie it onto the the top portion of the leg of the bird.
Yeah. The messenger owl.
Yep. And your dad kind of comes over and kind of wraps around the bird with its feathers and looks up at the stars.
And she points out the direction and tells it to the bird.
And it goes, "May you swiftly fly to the clan that knows nature so well." And he just kind of gives it up. And you see the bird just gone, like through the night, and before you see the shadow of the bird just kind of vanishes into the night.
Awesome. Well,
I'll let you get back to your meeting.
okay.
Hopefully we hear back from your mother or your grandmother in the next couple days. I'll keep an eye out, but
Okay.
if I know your mom, she'll most likely track you down herself.
She does have an uncanny way of knowing when I am
Nearby.
nearby or far from home.
So, and he gives you a big old hug. Says, "I'll see you soon."
Okay.
You know
And she
our
hugs him
promise."
back. Yeah.
And he kind of wanders back. He lights up a small lantern and wanders back home.
Okay.
And that brings us back to party as everybody is starting to settle down. So, does anybody else want to say anything to set up this? Otherwise, Glenn and Corey have kind of already pulled a table to the side and have started to sketch out the town in place where they think that they should be chopping wood down or to make some sort of defenses to the north. Mostly anywhere north of Frozen Far expeditions or and then that whole stretch right there is kind of where they're prepping for the attack. If there's one.
Yes, I would like to pull Waylon outside.
Okay.
Because I if I recall correctly, he hasn't fought in a very long time. So I think I will ask Castle. Castle, you carry a shield, right?
No.
No. Do you have a Morning Star? Is that like?
No, I have a blade.
I asked Castle to borrow her blade. It's like a long sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hand
If
it
you
over.
need a shield, I have a shield, and it's like
I will
her
take her
serving tray, her serving tray shield.
I just look at it. No, you keep
Okay.
I've got a proper shield. If
that.
you
I think I'll be okay. Oh yes, that would be great. I just looked at Arwina. Not that yours wasn't,
All right.
yours was fantastic. And I will take the longsword. I will take the shield, and I will say to Waylon outside now.
All right, I'm coming.
One small point of order. I'm sorry to interrupt. I thought I had holy water, but I didn't. I looked it up because.
All right. So at the moment, the scar. We'll say for this purpose, the scar is still there, but throughout the evening would be that moment where you would put the holy water on it and whatnot. So, thank you for letting me know. So as you step outside, Waylon kind of follows you out. So what's this about?
You said you haven't fought in quite a while, right?
I mean, in that way, yes. I mean, I was part of the guard for Bryn Shander for years, but decided to come down here for a little bit more of a quieter life.
Okay, well, and he's not a hunter, right?
No, he looks like he would be an actual like militia.
Okay. I want you to give me everything you got right now. If you can make me bleed, then I just might, make sure you live when we go. Not that I would kill you myself, but somebody else kills you.
Oh, I mean, are you sure? We don't need to really. I hate to injure you.
With a little bit of pain, right?
And just had a little bit of confusion.
And I get into a stance with the long sword in my one hand and with the shield, and I just come at me.
All right. And he will run at you. He won't run at you. He'll step forward. He doesn't fully grasp yet that you want him to fully attack, so he's going to just step forward a couple steps and swing with his short sword. +2. It's a 3. Natural 1.
Can I sweep him off his feet?
Yes. He just hits the ground with his head. Ugh. And he kind of scurries back up. Gets back into a stance.
That'll get you killed. And I don't want that following me. So come at me, or I'll come at you.
And at this point, he comes at you full swing. He'll drill one more time. 7. Easily, you kind of just knock it away.
All right. Well, you stay close to the castle. Don't even come near me. And I push him out of the way. And I walk back in the house.
Falls back into the snow.
I just look to castle. I'm just like, shake my head. I give her sword back. I give Jinjak his shield back. And I'm like, Corey probably would have did better.
And you watch as Waylon kind of walks into the room covered in snow. Just his head's kind of down, and he's got his sword sheathed and his shield kind of on his back at this point. And he finds a chair kind of to the back and just kind of slumps down in it. Well, is there anything else? Or are we done with this meeting? And where are we meeting in the morning?
I'd like to say a prayer. That's all right with everyone?
It's all right with me.
All right.
I don't know if the speaker has an issue with it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said I don't know if the speaker has an issue with it.
I look around.
No. I think we're all well on our way. Please, the prayer would be welcome.
All right. I say a prayer to the Earth Mother for our health, safety, and success in our venture, and for the protection of the people in the village. And I'm not doing the rousing speech thing. This is just a straight up cleric thing.
Okay.
But I'll do performance just because. Right. And I will juice it.
Okay.
Just something for morale more than anything else.
Sounds good.
$24.
You have rallied the troops without rallying the troops. They all have this spirit of not excitement, but of hope in them. You can feel the energy in the room rise a little bit. So we'll meet you in the north towards the frozen far, and we'll go from there.
right.
I will like silently walk over to Castle, and I just whisper in her ear. I'm not gonna say this out loud. I'm just like, Waylon. I don't think he's the. He couldn't even hit me, and I gave him 2 chances. So I told him to stay next to you.
Well, if he can't hit you, I would say that that's actually an honor.
Yeah, I'm actually very easy to hit, actually. And I'm very easy to hit. And I just pat Castle on the shoulder and kind of I want to stealth away and kind of look around the house. I just kind of want to see what I cannot remember his name.
Trovis?
Trovis. Yes, I want to see what he has in his house.
Where did they say we were meeting them again?
The Frozen Far expedition.
Okay.
So it'll be it's the most north.
It's where we got the dogs.
It's where you got the dogs too, yep. So as you're wandering around, and it wasn't hard to sneak away because there's over a dozen people in the room, and keeping Trovis, at bay is not difficult with everybody in the room. You kind of wander around, and you start to see interesting trinkets. Being from around here, this is one of those things where you would know what everything looks like, but in different areas of the home you can see items that are from faraway lands. Some from the south, some seem to be giving a vibe that at one time he might have been an adventurer himself. The one, though, that catches your eye the most is walking through the main area, kind of back towards the kitchen. As you turn, you can see a study area. Trovis didn't really seem like he'd be that studious of a person, but he does have a ton of books. But on the wall next to the fireplace in the study is this absolutely massive blade hung up. We're talking almost the same, like probably about 3.5 feet long. Just this ginormous blade hanging on the wall.
Yeah, I think my eyes light up at that, and I'm just like, okay. Now it's starting. He's starting to grow on me. Now that I see this massive sword on his wall.
And as you look in there, you do see a book sitting on next to a table, and it's open.
Oh, I'll peek.
Okay. Trovis, what story were you writing?
It's a memoir of one of the last battles that Trovis was in, and the ramblings at the beginning of the page are more or less the begrudging of how difficult it's been to write it all these years. And it's the defending of a small keep that is somewhere along the Sword Coast. He at one point was a commander over the entire thing. He probably had close to 100 people under his command. And it appeared as if they were readying themselves for something, and just kind of stops towards the end of the page, quill laid off to the side.
I picked the book up. I just kind of look it over. This has to be fiction, and I set it down. And I just leave the room, and I go back out, and I try to like catch his eye in the crowd of people, and I just give him a salute.
You get a slight nod in return. It's knowing, because the direction you were coming from, but it's knowing.
The rest of about half of the group have already left at this point. A lot less are in the building or in the speaker's home at this moment. And Brentol is kind of sitting around. So, is this fortress really something to be worried about? We've traveled these lands for years and never seen anything north of here that would consider to be worrisome.
I think that's the problem. We've been here for years and never seen anything like this. And how could it have appeared with not one whisper, not one notice of anybody in town? And on top of that, gray dwarves on our mountain. Prepared gray dwarves. It's all a bit odd to me.
So we meet in the morning. Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm gonna go get me a good rest and ready myself.
Same.
He kind of nods to each of you, gives a shake to Trovis, shakes his hand, and then walks out, leaving just the four of you and Trovis in the speaker's home. Anything
You're more
any
than
of you
welcome
want
to
to do
stay.
at this point?
Trovis will let them know they can stay if they wish. He's not going to hover. Kind of throws another log on the fire, and if nobody speaks directly to him, we'll just kind of head back towards his room.
It is nice and warm in here. I just want to point out.
Yeah, we are already here. Do we have to sleep on the floor?
No. This house is far bigger than what I am capable of occupying. If you follow the halls, you'll find several rooms, all with beds made, rooms kept, and fireplaces in each.
Castle, a word.
Sure.
I don't want us to be in any contention or anything. It's not that I disagreed with you. I'm just worried about taking along people who will die too easily, that's all.
There's no contention. I understand where you're coming from. I didn't not understand.
All right,
It's
good.
my background is to understand.
Just
So,
wanna-
no, we're good.
All right, good.
And as you all kind of file off to your rooms, and the night closes down, you all can take the moment to kind of plan what your position is on this assault of the fortress. But as you all kind of settle down and are able to begin your rest, the entirety of the ground starts to shake.
Oh, shut.
A massive earthquake can be felt throughout the entirety of the speaker's home and beyond. And that is where we'll pick up next week. Thank you guys again for coming for episode 3 of Dress to Quest. It's so much fun to continue our story in Icewind Dale. Before we go, just a quick shout out to a couple amazing people that are helping us with this. First off, I'm going to give Chris his own little due for all these amazing artworks that, oh my goodness, he's so fast. As Trovis is now being crafted. We have Chris doing all the artwork, Nerdius Maximus doing all of our sounds at this moment, Sirenscape giving us the extra little bits that we need, and then of course D&D and GUI Cube giving us all the imagery that we need for our show. Of course, that doesn't mean that all of our players aren't doing an incredible job, so of course we're going to give each one of them their chance our two cosplayers their chance to tell us where you can find them. So, Torrance, you can go first.
Yeah, guys, you can find me here on Twitch, TinyT14. I've been in the chat. You can also find me on the TikTok at the TinyT14. And yeah, just come hang out, game with me, sit at my table, have insanity in my TikToks, and we'll have a good time.
Awesome. Alex?
Hi. So I've been in the chat as well. My TikTok, or not my TikTok handle, my Twitch handle is The Bad Ideas, where we do a lot of D&D one-shots, usually for charity. Sometimes I'll game on there. But the best place to find me specifically is Wild Hearts on TikTok and now on Instagram. I'm going to try and manage 2 social medias. It's not going to go well. But I'm going to try. So if you're interested, that's the best place to find me.
Awesome. And I am your game master for this season. I am Tabletop Misfits. You can find me over on Tabletop Misfits on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we tell stories with guests every single week. We either tell their player story, their world story, or we give an interview. And of course, you will find all of us here on Gen Con every week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and as we continue our story in Icewind Dale. Until then, our story comes to a close, and it's time for us to say goodnight. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.